I'm Dr. Jan Holden. I'm a professor of counseling at the University of North Texas, and I chair the Department of Counseling and Higher Education. A near-death experience is an experience of ongoing consciousness during the time a person is in a close brush with death. Of all the people who survive a close brush with death, about 4 out of 5 will remember nothing unusual, and about 1 out of 5 reports a near-death experience. Typically, the experience begins with the person perceiving their consciousness to be functioning outside their body. They're looking down on the scene. Usually it's a resuscitation scene, so it's kind of chaotic. They not only observe what's happening, but they can hear people's thoughts. If the person proceeds in the experience, they might leave that area and go to another physical location, like people in hospitals sometimes move through the waiting room and see their loved ones praying for them while the physical body is in surgery flatlined. Sometimes people move rapidly through a space or void or tunnel in a transition to a transmaterial domain. In that domain, people often encounter a being of light that is all-knowing and all-loving. What we know from research, why do some people have NDEs and others not? Why are some NDEs pleasurable and a few distressing? Heaven only knows. The thing about near-death experiences is that a lot of times they occur while the brain is seemingly not functioning at all. The Western scientific view, our consciousness is a product of our brain. But there's another alternate way of looking at it. Consciousness actually exists independent of the brain, and the brain actually serves more as a receiver, transmitter, and limiter of consciousness, because during near-death experiences, people say that their consciousness is much expanded and they have capacities that we don't have in physical existence. International Association for Near-Death Studies, IANS, also has local groups. It's for anybody who's had a near-death experience or who has personal or professional interest in those experiences. People often say in that group, I can talk about things here that I can't talk about out there. So they feel understood in a special way by others who've had similar experiences. Near-death experiencers come back saying that there is purpose to our lives on earth, and the purpose is to advance in our capacity to love and also to gain knowledge. So it's, in a nutshell, it's loving and learning is what life is really about.